What's going on, you guys? This is the beginning of another vlog starting on a Thursday. It seems to be the tendency. I don't really get a lot into vlogging during the Monday through Wednesday stuff because it's just monotonous and it's gonna be things that you guys don't really care to see. Unless something interesting happens, I'm probably not gonna vlog it. But, you know, we had plans to go to Magic Kingdom or anywhere really in the parks on Friday, but some things came up, so we're not doing that now. So today, I've been trying to think of things that we could vlog about and show you guys. And I was in my studio working on a new song, actually just getting started. And I thought, I haven't really done a lot of studio stuff on this vlog and behind the scenes on like how I write and all this stuff. So I was like, let's just jump into it. I'll kind of catch you guys up to speed of where I've started. I've literally written nothing yet, but I've kind of got the structure down. And today's a little fun because normally I start with like a guitar part or a keyboard part, and then I build the song from there. But today we're doing something a little different. I decided to pull some Dungeons and Dragons dice out, or gaming dice, and start rolling for things. And so for time signature, I took a D6 and a D4, which are these. A D6 is a dice that you normally would see, like the 6-sided die. And then a D4 looks like a pyramid, so it's only got 4 sides to it. And I rolled to say the bottom number for the time signature was going to be the D4, and then the top number was going to be the D6. And so I rolled, and pretty easy time signature, 2-4. And then I rolled a D10, which a D10, or I guess 100, would be this one here. Rolled it hit 60, and then I rolled a D9, or D8, sorry, which is this one, to see if there was gonna be any like extra numbers, and that got me to 62, which will be the time signature for the song. And so now we're gonna write a song, and we're gonna probably do a metal track. So what I'm gonna do now is try to do groupings of patterns. And so I'm gonna take the D6 again and roll it for grouping patterns. And so basically it's gonna be how many, we're gonna be writing for the rhythm guitars. And so the rhythm guitars, how many groupings of notes are gonna be for each little segment. So let me give you an example. So I've got my mat here, we'll roll, and that gets me a 1, so that would be a simple. This one would be a 6, so we'll probably do like in a group of triplets, so probably like 2 triplet patterns. So what would be here? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, simple like that. And then we'll roll for how many beats of silence will be in between each grouping. So that'd be 4 in between each grouping. So let's do it for real. Let's start with the number of silence in between the groupings, 3. So we'll remember that as 3. And then let's start with the first one, 6. Let's start it. I think for now we'll actually do all the groupings in eighth notes. And so the first beat, the first grouping would be a group of 6. So it would sound like this. And then we'll need a grouping of 3 eighth notes for the break. So we'll put them in here real quick. 1, 2, 3, to indicate that these 3 right here is our silence. And so I'll actually do this to mute them. And that means the next one will start on this beat. And so let's roll. A grouping of 2. So it'll be 1, 2. And then we'll do another grouping of 3 to silence them, and so on and so forth until we get our pattern. Grouping of 6. 1, 4. Another grouping of 4. A grouping of 2, a grouping of 3, a grouping of 2, a grouping of 6, and that will technically end that phrase. So there's technically only room for one more beat. I'll mute it And so let's listen to our pattern. All right, this is gonna be fun to try to play. I'm gonna go ahead and put in some breaks with the snare and the cymbals, and we'll be right back. Okay, so here's kind of what the pattern sounds like with cymbals and snare and all that. Then I'll grab my guitar and I'll try to play that pattern on the guitar. We'll see what it gets. That was extremely difficult to play because it's not like landing on any, like it is landing on a particular beat, but it's just like on like weird ands and uhs and all that. So I had to slow it down half time, play it clean, and then speed it up in order to get the idea across. Later, if this song ever became something, I would go through and re-record the guitars so they sound more natural than what we've currently got now. So I'll go in and tab out bass real quick, the bass guitar, and then we'll see what else comes of this. Okay, so I wrote like a thrash section next. Didn't use any like dice or whatever, because usually like the dice I'll use to like start a segment or start a song if I do it this way. But then the rest of it starts to build from itself. So fun little breakdown melody thing into thrash section, and then I think I'm going to make the tempo just drop drastically and go into just like a disgusting slow breakdown thing, and then that might be it. This might be like a fun little interlude song to put somewhere on a record. So let's get out the dice. We'll go 1 1 2 6 1 1 2 6. Now I know earlier this week I said we weren't coming to Disney, but change of pace. We're here. Plans get changed. Change of plans. Change of plans. We're here now, and we're at Epcot, and it's a good time. It is the Flower Garden Festival, so we've got some wonderful new things. Off to Soarin'. Another fun ride on Soarin', back to the good Soarin', soaring around the world. We didn't have the best seats, but it's okay. Eiffel Tower was bent sideways, but that's fine. And now, we're gonna go see Gary. Gary's in the States. So, I think you guys remember Gary from Christmas time at Vlogmas. So, he just got in a couple days ago, and we're gonna go hang out with him for a little bit.
Yeah, that's basically like ice cream frozen on ice cream. Yeah, they have one more and then they like swirl with the baby. It's pretty interesting. Freezing smash. Oh yeah.
I have no idea. My phone died while we were in the parks, so I did not get to finish out the rest of the day. We rode a lot of rides. We rode Soarin', and then we rode Test Track, and then we did the Canada 3D Vision. Was it? It's called 3D Vision? Oh, I can't remember the name of it. Circle Vision. We did Circle Vision in Canada, which is great. We've never done that before, and we actually got to go into the like Canada Pavilion area, which is new, renovated. So that's really nice to be able to get in there and see all that. It's very peaceful back there. It's a really nice place to kind of hang out. Yeah, and then we rode Soarin' again, and we did Spaceship Earth. So we did quite a bit. I'm trying to think if there was anything else we did. We ate at Connections. Still think it's the best quick service pizza you can get your hands on. Yeah, we got Kristen got the peanut butter and jelly swirled soft serve in a cone, and I got the peanut butter. That was delicious. I'll make sure that my phone is properly charged before we go to the parks again. But it was nice to be back in the parks for the first time in like 3 weeks, and excited about going again this coming up week. Who knows where we'll go? Maybe Animal Kingdom, maybe Magic Kingdom. Kristen's saying Animal Kingdom, so we might be going there. And we had a great time with Gary. You saw him, a little bit of footage there in the previous shot when we were in the Canada Pavilion, but because my phone was dying, I didn't want to try to get too much video because I need my phone in order to get around the parks. So anyways, that's it for this week's video. If you guys enjoy this content, especially the Disney content and the Central Florida content, or if you liked the kind of behind the scenes studio stuff as well, let me know down in the comments. If you do like it, also hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the bell notifications, because it helps with the algorithm and it helps you guys see my content even quicker. It lets me know that you guys continue to like, or you guys are continuing to like the content that I put out. So thank you all again, and I will see you guys next week.